Chapter 1. Introduction. Marijuana, commonly going by street names such as weed, pot, ganja, dope, grass, hemp, Mary Jane, reefer, Texas tea, bang, etc., is one of the easiest drugs that cause addiction. The user gains partial or total dependence on it. Without it, the consumer feels not okay. One puff will lead to another, and before you know, you are hooked. We all have our reasons for depending on marijuana. We may need to boost our appetite through the munchies that it brings. We may need it before bedtime because it induces peaceful and sound sleep. We may need it to relax our minds whenever we are tense. We may need it to give us unyielding confidence to face certain situations bravely. We may need to take marijuana to give us the motivation to do work or tasks assigned to us. Take, for example, highness on pot for some people gives them the urge to dust and clean the whole house until it is sparkly. That highness takes them closer to a sense of intense cleanliness. This is normal until you get to a point you realize you cannot do anything without having to light up a joint or two. We at times contemplate a lot on whether to go clean or not. Admit it. You've set yourself rules sometime and tried to detox. Such are the terms you will find potheads using as they try to get rid of their addiction in coded language. Frankly, it is not easy to quit what you've been hooked on for a long while. We at times experiment on some things before we know it's too late to get out of. Too late is never too late, though. Nothing is impossible with determination. This may sound far-fetched, but really, it's not. The process may be a grueling one, but it sure is going to be worth it at the end of the day. The process to recovery is going to take some time, and this is why you may see parents taking their affected kids to rehab, short for rehabilitation centers. Many people opt for this because they won't have to do it themselves, but under the guidance of an institution. But even so, the same procedure is going to be required in the process to quitting. The only difference is, at home, you will be doing it on your own, at your own pleasure and free will. Yet at the rehab, a guide will strictly take you through the process of renouncing the smoking. The following audiobook is here to take you through the process, encourage you to get through to the end, and ultimately to the clean life that you desire. We humans are all different. We have to acknowledge that fact in this case. That is why we have come up with several lists of the most befitting personal situations and experiences that might help you in getting rid of your addiction. Everyone has their way of dealing with situations, and we have tried to come up with the possible solutions for each and every one for you. We sincerely hope it will help recovering addicts.